Aspen, aspen leaves that quake, trembling at the wind they take. Silver, golden, gentle green, aspen, aspen in between. There's a tree that always shakes, there's a tree that always quakes, even in the lightest breeze. Aspen, aspen never frees, of the body or the soul. Trembling is the only hope that the aspen never knows, but the trembling is what shows that it's alive, that it's there, that it answers to the air. Aspen, aspen, hold the shake of the tinder that I made. Trembling is not weakness, no, trembling is the way I know. Aspen, aspen, leaves that move, trembling, trembling in the groove of the wind that won't be still, of the body that has feel. Aspen, aspen, never strong, but forever, ever long, standing up by trembling soul. This is something I should know. I tremble too, I cannot help the way my body wants to yelp at everything that touches me, at everything that makes me see. And I have tried to be the oak, have tried to wear the cloak of the unmoving, of the tough, but my heart was not enough. Like the aspen, I will shake, like the aspen, I will wake at every wind, at every word, at every voice that I have heard. Aspen, aspen, hold the shake of the tender that I made. Trembling is not weakness, no, trembling is the way I know. Aspen, aspen, leaves that move, trembling, trembling in the groove of the wind that won't be still, of the body that has feel. Aspen, aspen, never strong, but forever, ever long, standing up by trembling soul. This is something I should know. The aspen forest is connected beneath the soil, beneath perfected roots that share, roots that hold, even when the wind is cold. And we the trembling, we are too connected to the deep and true, even when we shake alone, we are not really on our own. Aspen, aspen, leaves that move, trembling, trembling in the groove of the wind that won't be still, of the body that has feel. Aspen, aspen, never strong, but forever, ever long, standing up by trembling soul. This is something I should know. Aspen, aspen, leaves that quake, trembling at the wind they take. Aspen, aspen, hold me here in the trembling I hold dear. Petrichor, the smell of rain, of the earth that cannot feign, the gladness of the falling drops, of the relief that never stops. There's a moment after rain where the world is born again. Petrichor, the deep earth breath, far from any kind of death, just the soft return of life after all the dust and strife. And the smell, oh the smell, is a story I could tell for 100 days and nights. Petrichor, the gentle rites of the earth to breathe again. Breathe in deep, breathe the earth I want to keep. Petrichor, Petrichor, hold the smell I'm waiting for. Petrichor, Petrichor, breathing me in through the layers of my skin. Take the dust, take the stale, take the everything that's pale. Petrichor, Petrichor, deep and true. Hold the rain, hold the dew, hold the smell of life renewed, hold the breath that I have chewed. I forget to breathe sometimes, I forget the simple chimes of the body asking for the air, of the lungs that need to share with the world to give and take. But the Petrichor will wake me again, will pull me out of the head that grows in doubt, of the breathing shallow days, of the unforgiving haze. Breathe in deep, breathe the earth I want to keep. Petrichor, Petrichor, hold the smell I'm waiting for. Petrichor, Petrichor, breathe me in through the layers of my skin. Take the dust, take the stale, take the everything that's pale. Petrichor, Petrichor, deep and true. Hold the rain, hold the dew, hold the smell of life anew, hold the breath that I have chewed. There is something in the smell that I cannot quite tell what it means, but I know it is something I should know. And I breathe it in slow, and I let the Petrichor go all the way into my chest, all the way into my rest. Oh, Petrichor, Petrichor, breathe me in through the layers of my skin. Take the dust, take the stale, take the everything that's pale. Petrichor, 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 deep and true. Hold the rain, hold the dew, hold the smell of life renewed, hold the breath that I have chewed. Petrichor, the smell of rain, of the earth that cannot fade. Petrichor, Petrichor, hold my breath, hold the life beyond the death.
Copper green on roof tiles, time is painted in slow miles. Verdigris, the patient skin of the metal once so thin. Once it was a brilliant gold, once it shined for ages old. But the air, the rain, the breath brought a different kind of death. Not destruction, not decay, just a turning slow each day. From the bright to soft to green, the most beautiful I've seen. This is what time does to things, this is how the patience sings. Verdigris, Verdigris, time is weathering me into peace. What was loud is now refined, what was bright is now defined. Verdigris, Verdigris, hold the years, hold the rain, hold the tears, hold the slow transforming change, hold what time alone can arrange. Verdigris, Verdigris, deep and old, worth more than the brightest gold, patina of the careful own. This is where I most belong. I have aged, I have changed, my once bright self has been rearranged into something softer, deep, into something time can keep. Verdigris on my hands, patina of all my plans that have weathered into shape through 1,000 soft escapes. the careful on. This is where I most belong. Don't polish me back to gold. Don't take my green that's grown so old. Don't return me to the bright of the youth that wasn't quite what I really meant to be. Let me rest in verdigris. Let me hold the patient stain of all my weathered sun and name. Verdigris, hold the years, hold the rain, hold the tears, hold the slow transforming change, hold what time alone can erase. Verdigris, deep and old, worth more than the brightest gold, patina of the careful on. This is where I most belong. Copper green on roof tiles, time has painted it slow mouse. Verdigris, verdigris, hold me here, where the patina is dear. Sweet as marzipan, soft as cream, almond, almond like a dream, tender as a mother's hand, gentle as the falling sand. There's a kindness in the world that my mother sometimes heard, like a small white almond at me when I needed it, you see. Soft and sweet and just enough when the day had been so rough. Almond, almond, gentle love, falling like a dove. Almond milk, almond tea, almond sweet, almond me. Mother's love, mother's hand, almond on the gentle land, soft as snow, sweet as bread, holding everything she said. Almond, almond, gentle, sweet, hold the warm and softly me, hold the kindness of the home, hold the where I never roam. Almond, almond, mother's care, hold the love that's everywhere, soft and pale and never true. Almond, almond, that is you. I am older now, far away, but I taste it every day. In the almond cookies I bake, in the almond milk I take, in the almond every gift that keeps me from the drift of the cold and noisy world of the harsh and harshly hurled. Things that try to break my soft, things that try to make me soft into something less than me. Almond, almond, set me free. Mother's love, mother's hand, almond on the gentle land, soft as snow, sweet as bread, holding everything she said. Almond, almond, gentle, sweet, hold the warm and softly me, hold the kindness of the home, hold the where I never roam. Almond, almond, mother's care, hold the love that's everywhere, soft and pale and never true. Almond, almond, that is you. The kindness of the world is small, but it's there to catch us when we fall. In an almond, in a cup, in a moment, looking up at the simple things that say you are loved, you are okay. And the almond is the proof, soft and silent on the roof of the heart, the gentle home of the love I'll always own. Almond, almond, gentle, sweet, hold the warm and gentle, hold the deer.
Calico, calico, patches mixed of the colors never fixed, orange, white, and gentle black. Calico, the patches stack. There's a cat that wears the world on her fur, all curled and twirled. Calico, the messy art. Calico, the holy heart of the color that won't choose, of the color that won't lose, to the boring solid kind of the color of the mind that demands one shade or none. Calico won't be undone. Calico, calico, patchwork pride of the colors I won't hide, all the parts of me at once, all the patches, all the stunts. Calico, calico, mixed and proud of the colors that allow me to be 1,000 things, of the patches that have wings. Calico, calico, never one, always many, always sun and the moon and stars and cloud. Calico, calico, aloud. I have heard them say my name and ask what I am, what's my fame? Am I this, am I that, am I quiet, am I cat? Of the loud, the public face, or the silent kept in place. And I tell them I am all, I am everything I call. Calico is what I am, patches stitched in tender lamb. Calico, calico, patchwork pride of the colors I won't hide, all the parts of me at once, all the patches, all the stunts. Calico, calico, mixed and proud of the colors that allow me to be 1,000 things, of the patches that have wings. Calico, calico, never one, always many, always sun and the moon and stars and cloud. Calico, calico, aloud. The calico cat is genetic art. The calico cat has many a part, and no two are ever the same, and no two share the same name, of pattern, of shape, of place. Each calico has her face, and so do I, so do we. Calico, calico, we are free. Calico, calico, mixed and proud of the colors that allow me to be 1,000 things, of the patches that have wings. Calico, calico, never one, always many, always sun and the moon and stars and cloud. Calico, calico, aloud. Calico, 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 patches mixed of the colors never fixed. Calico, calico, hold me whole in the patches of my soul. Carnelian fire in my hand, burning what I had to stand. Red as blood, red as flame. Carnelian, my given name. I am made of warmer stone, I am not the cold alone. Carnelian, fierce and bright, burning through the longest night. I do not apologize for the heat behind my eyes, for the passion in my chest, for the way I refuse to rest. When there's something needs to be done, when the battle must be won. Carnelian, carnelian, fierce and red, burning through what's been said, burning through the doubt and quiet. Carnelian, fire riot. Carnelian, carnelian, hold the heat, hold the fire of the beat of my heart that won't be tamed, of my soul wanted me cool, wanted me to follow the rule of the women who were quiet, of the women not to riot. But I was born on warmer earth, I was given different worth. Carnelian was my stone, Carnelian made me my own. Fierce and fire and full of light. Carnelian in every fight. Carnelian, Carnelian, fierce and red, burning through what's been said, burning through the doubt and quiet. Carnelian fire, riot, riot. Carnelian, Carnelian, hold the heat, hold the fire of the beat of my heart that won't be tamed, of my soul that knows my name. Carnelian, Carnelian, healing deep and strong. Of the fire I belong, to the burning, to the bright. Carnelian in the light. Some stones are meant to stay buried, some women aren't meant to be carried. But me, I am the surface stone, the fire that won't leave alone. The carnelian that will glow through every wind, through every blow. And I will not dim, I will not bend until my burning meets its end. Carnelian, Carnelian, hold the heat, hold the fire of the beat of my heart that won't be tamed, of my soul that knows my name. Carnelian, 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 deep and strong. Of the fire I belong, to the burning, to the bright. Carnelian in the light, Carnelian fire in my hand. Burning where I had to stand. Carnelian, Carnelian, hold me red, hold the fire I have fed. Damask, damask woven thread. All the stories grandma said. Patterns pass from hand to hand, across the generations stand. There is fabric in our blood, there is pattern in the flood of the lineage that came long before we had a name. Damask, damask woven slow, of the centuries we know. Each thread carrying the weight of someone we will never date, of someone whose blood we share, of someone whose breath we wear. Damask, damask, hold the line of the women who were mine before me, around me, in the damask of my own skin. Damask, damask, woven art, hold the pattern of the heart, hold the women who came before, hold the wisdom they swore. Damask, damask, generations of the woven of the patience, carrying the whole long line of the women who were mine. My grandmother had a damask cloth, she would lay it for the broth at the holidays, at the loss, at the gatherings of drugs. And we ate upon its threads, stories of our distant beds. And I kept the cloth when she could no longer set it free. Now I lay it for my own. Now I carry what was sown. Damask, damask, hold the line of the women who were mine their careful vow. To our cloth, to our thread, to the women who are dead. But the damask still remains with the soft and gentle stains of 1,000 suppers shared, of 1,000 women cared for each other, for the line of the damask. There's an damask woven art of the pattern of the heart. Hold the women who came before, hold the wisdom they swore. Damask generations of the woven of the patience, carrying the whole long line of the women who were mine. Damask woven thread of the stories grandma said. Damask, hold me here, where the pattern is so dear. Greenhouse, glass and grow, where the gentle plants all know that they are kept, that they are tended, that their needs are well attended. There's a warmth inside the glass that helps everything to pass, from the seed to all the leaf, from the tender into brief. But the brief becomes the long, becomes the everything that's strong. In the careful place where the green can find its grace. Greenhouse, soft and warm, holding plants from any storm. Greenhouse, hold the green, hold the everything I've seen. Tender shoots of every kind, tender hopes of every mind. Greenhouse, glass and care, hold the air that's everywhere. Held within these walls of glass, held until the cold can pass. Greenhouse, gentle home, where the tender plants can roam without the fear of frost or wind, without the world that's been pinned. I want a place like that for me, a greenhouse where I can be tender and unafraid, where my wounds can all be made better in the gentle warmth, where the world cannot do harm. And maybe I can build that too, maybe I can be the dew and the soil and the glass for the tender meat to pass. Greenhouse, hold the green, hold the everything I've seen. Tender shoots of every kind, tender hopes of every mind. Greenhouse, glass and care, hold the air that's everywhere. Held within these walls of glass, held until the cold can pass. Greenhouse, gentle home, where the tender plants can roam without the fear of frost or wind, without the world that's been pinned. We need places that are tender, we need walls that have a cinder, for the warmth to come and stay through the long and freezing day. And the greenhouse is the dream, the careful keeping seam of the world we want to make for ourselves and for the sake. Greenhouse, glass and care, hold the air that's everywhere. Held within these walls of glass, held until the cold can pass. Greenhouse, gentle home, where the tender plants can roam without the fear of frost or wind, without the
Halcyon days, Halcyon way, the peaceful place I want to stay. Old as a memory, soft as a light. Halcyon, Halcyon, kingfisher's flight. There were days I cannot get back, days of summer, days of crack, of the screen door, days of sea, days when nothing made me flee. Halcyon, the Greek word old, Halcyon, the story told of the peaceful days at sea, when the ocean let us be. And I look back now and know those were Halcyon, those were slow. Halcyon, Halcyon, hold the past, hold the days that didn't last, hold the peaceful, hold the calm, hold the soothe, hold the balm. Halcyon, Halcyon, peaceful gold, days of when we weren't this old, days of when the world was small, days of when we didn't fall. Halcyon, Halcyon, hold the dream, hold the memory like a beam of the warm and quiet light of the days that were just right. I wanna find that peace again, I wanna be that simple then, but the world has grown so loud, and I've grown into the crowd of adult worry, adult care, of the things I have to bear. But sometimes in a quiet moment I can feel the Halcyon reaching from the past to me, whispering of how to be calm again, peaceful, slow. Halcyon, Halcyon, you know. Halcyon, Halcyon, hold the past, hold the days that didn't last, hold the peaceful, hold the calm, hold the soothe, hold the balm. Halcyon, Halcyon, peaceful gold, days of when we weren't this old, days of when the world was small, days of when we didn't fall. Halcyon, Halcyon, hold the dream, hold the memory like a beam of the warm and quiet light of the days that were just right. The kingfisher rests on the still water. The kingfisher knows what we forgot, that the peace is always there, just behind the daily bear, just below the busy day, just within the quiet way. And we can return, and we can hold what we earn. Halcyon, Halcyon, peaceful gold, days of when we weren't this old, days of when the world was small, days of when we didn't fall. Halcyon, Halcyon, hold the dream, hold the memory like a beam of the warm and quiet light of the days that were just right. Halcyon day, Halcyon way, the peaceful place I want to stay. Halcyon, Halcyon, hold me, oh, hold me in the peaceful gold. Linden tree, linden leaves, where the quiet prayer believes in the kindness of the earth, in the sacred of its word. There's a tree they used to plant, where the village grew its grand, of the peaceful, of the holy. Linden tree, linden slowly, held the prayers of every soul, held the gentle, held the whole of the village in the shade of the promises they made. Linden, Linden, sacred green, witness to what we have been. Linden, Linden, hold the prayer, hold the gentle in the air, held the silence of the heart, held the holy from the start. Linden, prayers are gently made. I do not know how to pray with the words the books all say, but I know how to sit beneath a linden tree and breathe. And maybe that's a prayer too. Maybe sitting still is true. Worship of the patient kind. Maybe sitting clears my mind of the noise into a space where I find my quiet face. Hold the prayer, hold the gentle in the air, held the silence of the heart, held the holy from the start. In the sacred tree, hold my prayer, hold my plea, whisper to the patient sky. Ooh, carry every silent wide. Linden, ancient green of the quiet of the scene. Hold me in your gentle shade. Ooh, where my prayers are gently made. The wind through linden leaves is old. The wind is heard 1,000-told. Present wishes, hopes, and fears carried on 1,000 years. And the wind takes mine as well, carries it where I cannot tell. But I trust the patient air carries every honest prayer. Sacred tree, hold my prayer, hold my plea, whisper to the patient sky. Carry every silent wide. Linden, ancient green of the quiet of the scene. Hold me in your gentle shade. Ooh, where my prayers are gently made. Linden tree, linden leaves, where the quiet prayer believes. Linden, linden, hold me here, where the silent prayer is dear. White as silk, white as light. Magnolia in the southern night. Pedal soft as breath unspoken. Beauty held and never broken. There is grace in standing tall without trying not to fall. Magnolia in the morning sun knows that beauty is just one of the things that mark a soul. Knows that being whole means accepting where you grow, means accepting what you know about the weight of every leaf, about the meaning of belief. Magnolia, magnolia, white and tall, standing proud against the wall of the world that wants to bend every flower into trend. Magnolia, magnolia, hold the white, hold the elegant and bright, held without the need to prove, just by being, just by groove. Magnolia, magnolia, gentle queen of every space that you have been. This is grace I wanna learn. This is dignity to earn. I have seen the trees in spring, holding everything they bring, without drama, without show, just the silent way they grow. And I wanna be like them, holding on my own diadem, without growing for attention, just my quiet, soft intention to be beautiful and still, to be standing on a hill. Magnolia, magnolia, white and tall, standing proud against the wall trees, full of magnolias on the breeze, and every one of them is gold without the need to ever scold. The lesser blooms, the smaller ones, each just standing in the sun, beautiful and self-contained, beautiful and unrestrained. Magnolia, magnolia, hold the wide, hold the elegant and bright, held without the need to prove, just by groove. Magnolia, gentle queen of every space that you have been. This is grace I wanna learn. This is dignity to earn. White as silk, white as light. Magnolia in the southern night. Magnolia, magnolia, hold me, grace. Hold me in this gentle place. Yeah. Pinion, pinion, edge of wing, where the sky becomes a thing we can almost touch and hold. We can almost have the gold. There's an outer feather where the bird becomes the air. Pinion, pinion, just the tip of the wing about to grip the wind that makes us fly. Pinion, pinion in the sky, almost gone, almost free in open air. This is what we wanna be. Pinion, pinion, finally free. Lift me, let me go past the world I've come to know. Pinion, pinion, edge of light, take me to the open height. Pinion, pinion, take the wind, take what flying, always grin at the earthbound, at the still. Take me up or take me will. Pinion, pinion, edge and sky, show me how to truly fly beyond the gravity of all, beyond the things I have to call. We are made for this, I know, for the open, for the flow of the wind through every wing, of the freedom song we sing. But we forget we settle down, we forget the open ground of the sky, the wide, the vast. We forget the freedom passed down through every bird before, down through every open shore. Lift me, let me go past the world I've come to know. Pinion, pinion, edge of light, take me to the open height. Gray is the morning, gray is the stone, slate beneath my feet alone, silent where the others crack, holding steady, holding back. I have learned to sit with weight, I have learned to constellate, decisions made without a sound of the foot upon the ground. Slate doesn't complain or break, it just holds, it does not shake. And I want to be like that, quiet, steady where I'm at, holding what the moment gives, living how the still one lives. Sit with me, where the silent waters be, underneath the slate gray sky, where I do not have to try. Slate, hold me down, hold the silence of the town. Gray is quiet, gray is truth, gray is everything I lose. Slate, sit with me, where the noise is meant to flee. This is what I learned to be. Slate, finding me. The world wants me loud and quick, wants my answers bright and slick, but I am made of older stone, slower, harder, less alone. With the silence of the deep, with the calm I cannot keep from the others, from the day. Slate, find a way to hold me here when nothing fits, to hold me here when no one sits beside me in the gray. Sit with me, where the silent waters be, underneath the slate gray sky, where I do not have to try. Slate, hold me down, hold the silence of the town. Gray is quiet, gray is truth, gray is everything I lose. Slate, sit with me, where the noise is meant to flee. This is what I learned to be. Slate, finding me. The mountain doesn't have to speak, the river doesn't have to seek approval from the rushing crowd. The slate sits steady, sits unbowed, and so will I, and so will I, underneath the gray slate sky, holding everything I am, without performing, without shame. Hold the silence of the town. Gray is quiet, gray is truth, gray is everything I lose. Slate, sit with me, where the noise is meant to flee. This is what I learned to be. Slate, finally me. Gray is the morning, gray is the storm, slate beneath my feet alone. Slate, hold me here, where the silence finally clears.
Tannic, deep and slow, of the wine that's been below, for the long and patient years. Tannic of the gentle tears. There's a taste that comes with time, there's a flavor, not a crime, but a deepening of the wine. Tannic, slow design of the patient barrel keep, of the cellar dark and deep, where the years just turn and turn, and the soft becomes the firm, and the sweet becomes the deep, and the deep becomes the sleep of the wine that's finally ready, of the heart that's finally steady. Tannic, hold the slow of the years I had to grow, the patient barrel time of the heart, the slow design. Tannic, tannic, deep and rich, of the years that found their niche, of the slowly, slowly grown into something fully known. Tannic, tannic, no quick taste, nothing of the rush and waste, just the patient deepening, just the careful keeping. I am also tannic slow, of the years I had to know before I knew what I would be, before my heart could come to me. And I have those years to thank for the depth, for the bank of experience and care, of the things I had to bear patiently in the deep dark, patiently in the slow embark on a life that took its time. Tannic, tannic, slow, sublime. Tannic, tannic, hold the slow. Oh, of the years I had to grow through the patient barrel time of the heart, the slow design. Tannic, tannic, deep and rich, of the years that found their niche, of the slowly, slowly grown into something fully known. Tannic, tannic, no quick taste, nothing of the rushing ways, just the patient deepening, just the careful keeping. The young wine is bright and quick, the young wine is light and slick, but the old wine, oh the old, has a story, has a hold on the depth of every year, on the heart that's grown so dear. And we the tannic, we are blessed, even when we feel less. Tannic, tannic, deep and rich, of the years that found their niche, of the slowly, slowly grown into something fully known. Tannic, tannic, no quick taste, nothing of the rushing ways, just the patient deepening, just the careful keeping. Tannic, tannic, deep and slow, of the one that's been below. Tannic, tannic, hold me deep, hold the years that I will keep. Topaz, topaz, golden glow. Caught the sun long ago. Yeah, yellow as the morning bright, carrying the captured light. There's a stone that holds the day, there's a stone that won't decay. Topaz, topaz, golden warm, even through the coldest storm. Glowing like a candle small, glowing through the darkest hall of the heart, the deepest place, glowing on my smallest face. Topaz, topaz, hold the gold, of the warm I'll never sold. Topaz, topaz, sun and stone. Topaz, topaz, never alone, holding warmth in solid form, holding through the bitter storm. Topaz, topaz, golden bright, hold the captured sunset light, held inside a stone forever, held inside what time can sever. Topaz, topaz, sun and bone, of the warm I call my own, glowing in the darkest place, glowing on the smallest face. I have known the cold that comes, I have heard the winter drums, but I keep a topaz close, where my heartbeat lives the most, and it warms me, holds me through, and it reminds me what is true, that the sun can be contained, that the warmth will not be drained by the world, by the ice, that the topaz pays the price for the brightness in my chest, for the warmth I haven't lost. Topaz, topaz, sun and stone. Topaz, topaz, never alone, holding warmth in solid form, holding through the bitter storm. Topaz, topaz, golden bright, hold the captured sunset light, held inside a stone forever, held inside what time can sever. Topaz, topaz, sun and bone, small but full of quiet. Of all the suns it ever held, of all the warmth it ever spelled, into my hand, into my chest, into my heart, into my rest. And I will carry it forward far. The topaz, the captured star.